So here's a challenge here. We're actually just getting set up for something right now, but we got something here that I think we can do very quickly.
Sure.
Promote your favorite drink in their worst accent.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh man.
Accent. Okay.
It doesn't have to be like related to the drink, I think.
Crikey, do you ever want some chocolate milk? Delicious. A delicious, smooth, rich, chocolatey drink performed in the best Australian accent you can imagine. Crikey, chocolate milk, please make it stop. Like that?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly like that.
I think the drink that I would recommend would be the Green Glacier. You want to get about 1.5 ounces of really good cognac, a 1/4 ounce of creme de cacao, that's how it's pronounced. And then you want about another 1/4 ounce of green chartreuse. Mix all of that together, add a couple of dashes of bitters, and away you go. It is a delicious alcoholic after 8.
This is going to sound awful. I am struggling to think of an accent that I do badly or just straight up can't do.
Okay. Do you want to pass
that's
for a second?
that's
I
a
can
unique
cover you
problem.
for you.
I'm going to have to pass for a second.
Yeah.
That sounds wildly arrogant.
Okay, great. You know what? Why don't you just get a good beer, eh? You just go down to the shop. Go down to the shop, pick up a 2-4.
Yeah.
Yeah, just crack it with your buddies.
Yeah.
I should have gone for Canadian. You're right.
Yeah.
I should have. Yeah.
Yeah. Some
Yeah.
of that Alpine lager. Kokanee.
Get us some kokanee or a pill.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh God.
Bussy Kitty. Pretty sure that's the name.
Oh yeah. I see. Like I like going down to the cafe and getting myself a pour over of like a nice.
Oh yeah.
A nice Costa Rican or an Ethiopian. Something with a little bit
yeah.
of a little bit of acidity and fruit notes on the top.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Perhaps pair it with a nice little pastry like a croissant or a danish.
Or you can't
And then
get
every once in a while, they get a
so
nice.
It's so much nicer than just going to Timmy Ho's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's you gotta treat yourself every now and again.
yeah, you don't get a single origin at Timmy Ho's.
No,
I'll tell you-
absolutely not.
I'll tell you what. You're lucky if you get one person who's happy to be there. And that includes the customers.
Yup.
Well, what I like to see is if you go down to the pub, you're going to have yourself a nice old-fashioned. And that can be pretty much anything in a glass, so long as it's old and somehow fashioned correctly. Just go up and just be like, I want an old-fashioned, and they might just put in a couple of pebbles and a bit of the of a devil's piss in there, right here. And they might just do that. And then, and then you drink that down, and there you go.
I legitimately don't know what I was doing. So
It was kind of like it sounded familiar to me because I've been watching Peaky Blinders recently, so
Oh.
Okay.
It's kind of in that neighborhood.
all right.
I want to watch that. Is it good?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I enjoyed the first 2 seasons immensely. I finished season 2 night before last.
Because like I always see the clip of them in the kitchen at the wedding.
I just got to that episode.
No fighting. No fighting.
Yeah,
And then Arthur just like takes out the waiter with a carrot.
yeah. So, fun fact: that was a real drink recipe I gave you. And you want an interesting old-fashioned recipe?
Yes, please.
3/4 ounce rye, 3/4 ounce cognac, 3/4 ounce dark or spiced rum, 1 dash each of chocolate, orange, and aromatic bitters, and 1/4 ounce simple. I mean, technically, you're supposed to make it with old-fashioned syrup, but
What's the difference?
Old-fashioned syrup is made with demerara sugar, rye, star anise, like a whole bunch of other stuff. Like it's a process to make.
Like that's the old-fashioned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like it does add another layer to it, but I actually find that I prefer it with just plain simple.
Yeah. What citrus?
Orange bitters.
Orange bitters? No. I mean for the
You can
for the
yeah.
skin.
Usually orange.
Preferred?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, but it kind of works with anything.
Because I like doing the
around
around a glass.
Yeah, with the oil.
Yep. Yep.
I mean, like my favorite thing about
You should not go
accents actually came from listening to a behind the scenes from Magnus Archives,
Oh, nice.
where a bunch of the actors for Magnus Archives were talking about like some of the comments that they occasionally get, and all of them were like, "Oh yeah, people say I'm doing like just a terrible, terrible accent,
Yeah.
and this is my actual
yeah,
voice. This
Yeah.
is just I'm not actually
Is
putting
that
on an
my
accent.
voice?
This is what I sound like."
Yep.
And people say that I'm an American putting on a terrible received pronunciation, and no,
Yeah.
I paid good money for this accent.
Yeah, this is what I like legitimately sound like. Yeah. My friend who works at Honest Path, Matthew Dawkins, suffers from the same affliction because he's got, because you can have so many accents in such a small area, and if you move around it all, it just kind of gets all, from my understanding, all jimbly jumbled. Yeah.
Jambled.
Yeah, jambled. There you go. That's a
Yeah.
good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, get jambled.
You get jambled.
Yeah, little jambies. What did the accent I was doing sound like?
It did sound the original one.
Yeah.
It did sound a little bit to me like somewhere in the neighborhood of like a bad British kind of Birmingham accent.
Great.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Marvelous.
And a couple people in chat were like, "That's not an old fashioned. It's called a cubed old fashioned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's from Cannon in Seattle.
Yep.
One of the best bars in the world. So take it up with them."